समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है, अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉप अप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है, अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉप अप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
आप समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
As a legendary corps commander, you were associated with one line that you used at a press conference, which became the title of one of your books, Kitne Ghazi Aaye, Kitne Ghazi Gaye. In the context of everything we have experienced, would you still quote that line or would you modify it a bit?
Absolutely. Not only as a 15th Corps commander, as a nation.
Yeah.
As a nation, India, Bharat, kitne Ghazi aaye, kitne Ghazi gaye. Bharat was there, Bharat is there, Bharat will remain there. We may have thousands of internal fault lines. We may have thousands of internal difference of opinions. That is the beauty of democracy.
Yes.
But as a nation, we stay strong, we will stand tall, and we will always be there to be counted. And we are upwards and onwards.
That is the perfect cue for me to talk about the geopolitical place we are in today. And it's actually linked to Operation Sindoor. In your book, you talk about the halt in hostilities, how it happened, why Pakistan's DGMO called our DGMO General Ghai, and the rest was history. But Donald Trump wanted to steal that moment. He wanted to somehow make that moment about himself. And since then, he's gone on repeating. And now there's enough reporting to show that Prime Minister and Trump, in a 17 June phone call, Prime Minister Modi, the readout is here for everybody to see, made it very clear that there never has and there never will be mediation on this issue. Now we are faced with a very uncertain world where Trump or his administration, sometimes they say good things, but sometimes they say really rude things. They have reacted very, badly to the images out of the SCO summit where Modi, Xi and Putin have had a power huddle. How do you see the overall geopolitical situation? Let's start with Donald Trump's obsession for credit in Operation Sindoor.
Ma'am, I have written about this.
Yeah.
There's a subchapter titled Who Called the Ceasefire?
That's right.
And I actually have put on the name of the US president there.
Yeah.
That he jumped the gun.
Yeah.
This is the line I used, and I also gave out the sequence of events as to why and hows of it. So on 10th of May, when we struck their air bases, and there was I also quoted Ishaq Dar.
Yes.
Their deputy prime minister, who accepted that they are the one who said, okay, ceasefire karwa dijiye. He spoke to Prince of Saudi. And then when we insisted on Pakistan and we said it's a bilateral issue, we insisted on Pakistan requesting us for a ceasefire. And that is when the Pakistan Director General Military Operations called up our DGMO, Lieutenant General Ghai. Incidentally, Lieutenant General Ghai was there for the book launch yesterday.
Oh.
So very nice of him, good old friend. And also former Corps Commander 15 Corps. And when he called him up at 3:35 on 10th May, and we accepted their request. In fact, they requested. And coming to the point of geopolitics, today's world, military, geopolitics, geostrategy, economy, diplomacy
are all interconnected.
Coercion, they're all intertwined. Nothing moves without the other one also making certain movement. So what happened during Operation Sindoor, what happens in the global trade scenario, what happens in the global diplomatic scenario, what happens in the alignments and realignments, what happened in the SCO meeting, and the US President's tweets, comments on social media, social platform.
Truth Social. Yeah.
Truth Social. So all these things are intertwined and they are interdependent also. And now we have to look at, like I said, हम तो 5000 साल पुरानी सभ्यता है. We are a 5,000-year-old civilization. We are one of the three pillars of non-aligned movement. When there was a Cold War between the Soviet Union and America, we have a history to go back on. And we are 1/6 of the world in population.
Yeah.
By extension, we are 1/6 of the world's market. कोई सुई भी बनाता है तो उसको बेचने के लिए इंडिया आना पड़ेगा. We are the 4th largest economy on GDP, going to be 3rd. We are the world's biggest democracy. We are a military might which has been proved during Operation Sindoor. Now, we can't be bullied.
Absolutely.
We can only be aligned. We can only be an equal partner. When I say equal partner, it can be the biggest country in the world, it can be the smallest country in the world. The dignity, respect of equality is because there is a country there. So we deserve that, we command that, and we accept that. Now, if someone is trying to bully a nation of our size, and when we talk about India, China, Russia, now combined, the SCO is 43% of the world. In population, 23%, 1/4 of the world's global economy. And no one can do anything in Indian Ocean without India's collaboration. Now, we are a force to reckon with. We are a power to reckon with, and we are a peaceful force. We are a democratic country. We have never had a history of a military coup. We had never had a history of military violence. No, we can't be ignored. Only way we can be taken is we have to be taken along. And we showed to the world that we respect everyone, but more than everyone, we respect our own respect.
That's right.
So that is where, as a soldier, my understanding of...
I agree with you 100%. I keep telling people in the West, every time I'm on one of these Western channels, as an analyst, I say that you are not understanding. This is not about trade, it is about sovereignty.
Sovereignty.
It's about self-respect and sovereignty.